Hey Crafty Friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Marissa. Today I'm on to share my Monday mini album featuring the new May release die sets from ScrapDiva Designs. They'll be available May 1st. I'm using the roller skate mini album die set. It comes with two different roller skate. They're the same style, just different things. This one just has the layering, and then this one has actual texture there, little groove line, and the rainbow piece to add to it, as well as the laces part to add, which are right here. And so it is the cutest little guy ever. I love it. It is adorbs. I have been playing around with picking my papers. So for this album, I decided to, the cover I'm just gonna obviously already done, and I use this one. For the book, I'm using these two pieces here to layer up. And the paper collection that I'm using is the Live Life Happy, as well as some metallic papers, which I've already cut up. I'm using the orange metallic paper, the iridescent one, and then the hot pink metallic one. So those were all found at Michael's. I wait till they have like their paper pad on sale. I got that last year when they had a big sale going on. And so I picked them up. I think they were like 50% off when I picked them up. So that's what I ended up using to add to the back part. As you can see, I had one cut out, but I didn't end up using it. So I'm just going to lay that to the side. So what I did was I cut out my cardstock as my layer base. And I'm going to show you guys. I did pick out my papers, and so now I'm just going to layer it. I was going to do some sewing, but my machine took a hit with the needle because I'm working on some shakers as well, so stay tuned for those. And it's just not sharp, and I can tell, so I need to go get some new needles. Anyways, so I picked my papers out for my album, as I was saying, and I'm going to back them up with the metallic. And then here are the choices that I made. I just like to go, I don't even know how I pick my papers, you guys. I just, in my head, I think it looks good, so I get them. I pair them up, and that's how they go. So these are my choices, the yellow with the stripe. I did do a couple. And then the last page here is blue with the rainbow stripe and then orange in the background. And so I'm just going to glue them down. Use liquid glue for 3 of them, and then I use foam tabs for 2 of them to raise them up. So what comes next is to basically put the book together. Now I've already started like cutting out and doing some gluing down, but I wanted to show you guys, like for this one, I'm gonna do this star. This is just a die set I have in my stash that I purchased off of D-Stash a while ago, and I very rarely use it, but it's going to sit there. And I layered up the cardstock, and then I did cut out the little tires and I put the stars there, so we have that one. Now what I want to add to this one is some of this ephemera. I went and printed up the collection because right now on AC Digitals, I think through like May 2nd, they're having a special where you get 3 collections for $10. So I picked up this one, and it came with 2 other ones. I can't remember what they're called, but they're not as, personally, I don't think I would have purchased them, but they came with the collection. So I picked out the designs that I wanted, and now I'm going to fussy cut them. As you can see, like I have this one, which I can totally put here, like "You're so cool," but I'm going to do this one on something else. But I want to do the little boba drink, so I'm going to cut this one out. I'm going to do this one, "You Are My Rainbow," and then this one. So I'm going to do those 3, so I'll cut them out. So I will come back with the pieces all cut out, and then that way we can just glue them together. So I'm just going to go through and show you guys putting together the album, kind of like a craft with me, I guess. The other thing I forgot to mention is that when I used the AC Digitals, I used my Silhouette machine, and I download them, size them, and then cut them out. I could use the Silhouette to cut them out all with the electronic, die cut machine, but I just like to fussy cut. And they were large, which they're probably too big. But if you have, Cricut or Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, those are programs you could probably use to download the designs and print and cut as well. If you have a die cut machine, or not, you could just print and fussy cut like I did. But I'm just going through right now and trying to make sure that you can't see the tape from the back side. You'll be able to see obviously the paper sticking out, but I just didn't want the glue to be seen, or the tape, the foam tape that I'm using. And then here I'm just gluing down the words "You Are My Sunshine," part of the collection. I'm just making sure that I'm gluing down only the part that's going to stick and it won't be visible from the back side, just to keep it kind of clean. For this page, I'm just adding these little stars to the wheels. This star comes with the die comes with the collection, and because it's a heart paper, I thought it'd be cute to do some hearts. So I used a die set from my collection, and I'm just already cut it out and layered it up. So now I'm just going to add foam tabs just to keep it in the center so that you can't see the tabs from the back side. And I did 2 hearts, and then I'm adding just a few of the ephemera pieces. Like I said, I think I cut them too big, and so they kind of stand out. But here I'm going to add the little unicorn head, and I'm just trying to gauge where I can add the tabs so that they're not noticeable from the back side. Such a cute collection. This little unicorn's pretty cute. And then I'm just going to add the second heart there. But I also have these ring pops, which I think probably are one of my favorite things that I printed out. And I did 2 of each. And I think I ended up using like 3 of them. But I thought it'd be cute to add it there too. And so I just glued it down to where you couldn't see the glue on the backside. And then I'm adding tabs where you won't be able to see them. And some of these tabs were sticking, some of them were not, but I had to double them up just because the heart there next to it has 2 pieces of foam the way it's layered up. So I had to double the heart here on this one. And then I'm going to add this cute little saying, and I also cut up the tab in half, or the foam tab in half, so that I could layer it up. And then I'm not going to add glue to the other end because in case you want to put like a picture back there, it can slide underneath, and that's why I didn't add any. Now this next panel here, oh, the little I said boba, it's not boba, oh my gosh, but you know that cup shape is boba. But this is a cute little cup that says "You Are My Rainbow," and I thought it'd be cute to add it to this page. And the paper, the heart, I brought it down. I wanted the star up at the top at first, but just playing around with the dies, or the die cuts actually, I just realized that it was probably best to put it up higher up and then bring the star down. And it's okay, you know, it's crafting, you can do whatever. When I first started, I had cut out the little orange wheels and I was gonna layer up the stars, but because I was ended up adding that star there, I decided just to glue the stars down and then just layer the circle on foam. Now here I'm adding just this cute little circle that I cut out with one of Erica's essential dies. I'll link it all in the description box and what I used. And then I'm just going to glue it down. And again, just trying to keep the glue from being visible on the backside. And then here's the little other drink cup. They are so cute. This collection's adorable. I wish I had the real ephemera. They might be smaller, but it's okay. Digital's cool. It's not, my printer doesn't print as vibrant, so I noticed that. And then here I just die cut out the stars with the metallic orange paper. And I'm just adding them to the little wheels just as something to stand out. And then this one I just am doing the circle that's already put together, and I did layer up the inner white piece, and then I'm going to add some foam here to this piece. I did take the little cutout from the paper collection, the actual paper, and cut it down. And then I found a roller skate image, and so I printed it out, but I think it's too big, but oh well, it is there. Okay, this last one, again, I added another one of these ring pops. They're so cute. I feel like making this one really big and making it like a cute little notebook for my daughter. I think she'd like that. But I just took the star and I'm kind of gauging where I want to glue it down. And I want to make sure that doesn't get in the way where the rings are going to be. So that's why I'm keep checking just to make sure. Now this one, I just kind of kept it simple. I just added a circle die cut that I used, one of Erica's dies. and cut out the holographic paper. And I'm just going to put this little, I think it's a cheetah, just by the print. I'm just going to put it there and then add a piece that says remember this over it, and that's about it, and just kind of kept it simple. I do think that I'm going to go back through and add a bunch of rhinestones because it needs something else. And this one I just glued it down just straight, but only on where I would notice the that it would go on the cheetah. This is the album all put together. I got my rings here. This is 1.5 size. I picked them up at the Dollar Tree in the like office supply stuff. That's where I picked mine up, and added the cover. And as you can see, it's all done and put together. So cute. I might go through and add some rhinestones here and there, maybe some more wording. It's just the ones that I cut these out too big. I think I should have made them smaller, but isn't that the cutest little guy there? Love it, love it. So definitely head over to ScrapDiva Designs May 1st when the release drops. Hashtag ScrapDiva Designs for ideas and inspiration. You guys know everybody's making the cutest things. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys stopping by to check out my little mini albums, and I hope it left you inspired. And see how quick this one came together? Super quick. Definitely keep it on your wish list, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Bye.